please. Not as bad as it was a few minutes ago. The Dow is down 313, the Nasdaq down 235. Jeff Sica with us this Tuesday morning. Trump might declare a national housing emergency. That's fascinating. You're a housing guy. What would a housing emergency do for the housing industry?
Well, I mean, Stuart, not only do I support Trump declaring a national emergency, I actually think it's long overdue for a few reasons. The average medium-priced homes cannot be afforded by 75% of the population. That puts this economy in a very dire position. Now, I support a lot of what President Trump is doing, but if he really wants to declare victory, he's got to get this affordability issue resolved, and he has to restore the American dream. What a state of emergency will do is, I believe, it's going to put pressure on the Fed to lower rates.
Well, yeah, you get lower rates, you probably get lower mortgage rates, but what you really need is more housing being built.
Yeah, I mean, the supply is going to solve a lot of this issue, because a lot of people look at real estate and housing and they say, well, prices are still high. That must mean that the market is good. No, the market is terrible because there's no liquidity. And even those people who've been starved out of the single-family home market into the rental market, they're spending from 30 to 50% of their pay on rent. That puts people like me, who are a landlord, that puts me in a very difficult position, because most of my tenants are one bad economic turn away from being late for their payments. So if they don't do something about it, the American dream will not be restored.
It's just so different from the way it was when I first came to America all those years ago. Completely different. You know, middle-class people could afford their first home back in the day.
Right.
Now they can't.
Well, and not only that, is middle-class people could afford a home, but they could also afford to live. Yeah. You know, because debt has become so prevalent that it's put a lot of people back on their heels, not spending money. We need everything to change to declare victory.
Jeff Sica on a Tuesday morning. Good stuff. Thanks, Jeff.